Hello, people. We have a special guest today. Kelvin Dukes will be joining us. Uh, Slightly late, okay? Slightly late. Slight technical difficulties, but we are here. We are here. Excited to be interviewing him today. Okay. About to be bringing him up now. Just press the button, my friend, and I will bring you up.
Hello.
Hey, what's up? How you
How are
doing?
you?
I'm
I'm
good.
good. I'm good. How are you? Lord,
I'm great.
I'm in the car right now. I'm sorry.
Oh no, don't apologize, man. You know, you can do the
There we
interview wherever you feel comfortable doing the interview at. I'm not judging or nothing like that. You know what I mean?
go. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. But
Yes,
I'm good.
thank you
I'm
so
good.
much.
Yeah.
Okay.
No
For
problem. No problem.
for anybody who's requesting to join the live, we can have a fan join the live for about 60 seconds or more, so you guys can say hi to him real quick. You know. We will be doing this interview for at least the next, I say, 30, 40 minutes, however much time that you have. Also, if you guys have any fan questions, please hit the question mark button right there at the bottom of the screen. And yeah, welcome to El3vation Podcast. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm glad to be here, even though it's raining outside. But
It's raining over here too, so don't even feel bad. You know, Phoenix, Arizona is just as bad when it comes down to rain. Like, we in monsoon season right now. I don't know if you know what that is.
yeah, I've heard of that before. Yeah, that's something. Yeah, that's crazy.
Not fun.
Yeah.
Not fun at all. So we're going to start with some basic questions, and then we're going to get into some deeper stuff, some deeper topics, because I did a lot of research, I took a lot of notes, and I watched all of your videos, mostly all of your videos on YouTube. I listened to all your songs on Spotify. I feel like I know you. That's how much research I've done. I feel like I
Who
already know you.
know you? I know everything.
Definitely, man. So we're gonna start with some basic questions. So first of all, tell me about your upbringing and what was it like growing up for you, and like, did you take a lot of voice lessons and things like that?
Okay. So my upbringing, when I was around 3 years old, my parents would play music around the house. So I was like highly influenced by what they would play and the songs I would hear. They would like play like their little CDs and stuff like that. So I would listen to the music they played. And then after that, I started trying to develop like what genres I liked. I grew mostly near like R&B and things of that sort, like neo, things like that. So that's where I definitely get like most of my influences from. And then this is really funny, but I remember one day, I keep saying this, my sister, she cut on the TV and Beyonce came on. And I was like, oh, there we go. There goes my girl. So I definitely picked out my influences and like definitely people who I studied for a long time to like actually try and like find my voice. So that's kind of my upbringing. That's how I figured out.
Okay. Well, you say R&B, you say you studied some people. So who did you study and who did you listen to?
Okay, I definitely, 100%. I definitely studied Michael Jackson every time somebody,
Okay.
or I would just search him up myself. I would watch some of his music videos. One music video I watched a lot was Remember the Time. And I think it was the dance part.
Yes.
And I would do that all the time. My mom would be doing her hair in the bathroom, and I'd be like, Mom, come on. And I'd be doing it. And yeah, it was mostly like that. I would study Michael Jackson. And then vocal wise, I would just study, like, for example, Whitney Houston. I did a cover of Run to You, and I definitely had to study that because I didn't want to mess it up, or as well as just do my own thing and do a little bit too much. So that's how I kind of developed like and studied artists that were back.
Okay. Speaking of MJ, you get a lot of MJ comparisons on your TikTok. Like, when
Yes.
you be doing videos, like every 5 comments is Michael Jackson, Michael Jackson. Like,
Yeah.
how do you feel about that, bro?
I love the comments when people say I remind them of like younger Michael Jackson and things like that. I definitely like career wise, I definitely feel like if I work hard enough, I definitely I don't see myself like as powerful as Michael Jackson was, because Michael Jackson was
What?
a right.
Okay.
And I feel like I still have a long ways to go with like performance wise and still like getting up there with my dance moves and stuff like that and choreography. But I definitely love the comments that people say that I remind them of younger Michael Jackson. It's really funny, but yeah.
Wait, hold on. You say you got a long way to go, and I've seen your videos, and you're pretty exceptional already. So, are you a perfectionist or something? Are you like, do you just strive for perfection? Like, it has to be what's in your head, or it's not correct?
Yes, it has to be how I envision it before. Like, I'll get on stage, and if I have a run in my head and I don't do the run that I have in my head, I think about the whole time. I'm like, oh my gosh, I was singing it this whole time, and I'm starting to like, as I'm performing and getting back into like performing since the pandemic,
Right.
I'm starting to realize that whatever comes to my head, I just have to do it on stage. Like, I always try and hold myself back for some reason, but now I'm starting to get back into just letting it all out. So. Yeah.
Okay, definitely. So we're gonna talk about your mainstream debut, America's Got Talent. How did you land on that show? Like how was that whole experience like, man? I want to hear it all.
Okay, it was such an amazing experience. I had a lot of fun. Some of the contestants that I met, they were really nice. The contestants that I met, and the experience. I started off. I auditioned 3 times. So the first time I auditioned online, and I was like really young, and then the second time I actually went to New York to audition, and I auditioned, and after that I got an email. They was like, oh, unfortunately you didn't make it this season. I was like, okay, I'll just try again. And the third time is the time I actually got on America's Got Talent. I auditioned. It was like, oh yeah, we definitely would love to have you back. And we picked out songs that would be great for my audition. I got on stage. I did my audition. I was nervous. I was scared.
I can imagine.
Yeah, it was funny. I was sick that day. Like, on my audition for Ain't No Way, I was actually sick.
Way.
I had the sniffles. I was going through it. I had phlegm all in my throat. Like, when I hear my audition back, I'm like, I don't even sound like that. Like, but overall, it was such a great experience. I love the outfits that were picked out for the performances, like Valerie. I love that, the blazer, not the blazer, but the sweatshirt. I love that. So I had a great time, and I'm thankful that I was a part of America's Got Talent.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute. You were sick?
Yes, I was sick. I was sick on my audition day. It was crazy.
What the heck? Wow. Like, that is, what the heck? I'm still right here. Like, I still can't believe that.
Yeah.
Like, you really, really covered it up really well.
Oh, I had to. That's the thing. I was like, I can't be like coughing on camera, or they'll turn around and I'll be like, Kelvin Dukes is sick today. I wonder why he's sick. Let's go ask him. And I didn't want to do that, so I had to conceal it and put it in and then perform. And then after that, I treated myself in a hotel room and we left. So
okay. Also, I bet you was very nervous to perform in front of Simon Cowell, because Simon Cowell, he could be very, very harsh. So, like, performing in front of him, like, was you in your head like, don't mess up? Like, how was it, like, how was it performing in front of the judges and seeing the judges' reaction when you were singing?
I was definitely in my head that whole performance, mostly, like I said, because I was sick, but also because Simon Cowell, and just seeing him on stage and how critical he could be. I definitely didn't want to do too much, but I didn't want to do too little, to the point where he would be like, I didn't see enough from you. I would definitely like to see more from you, but the fact that you didn't give me enough just has that little idea in my head, like, what else can you do? So I definitely wanted to strive for, giving you a little bit and then giving you a taste more if I made it. So I definitely was in my head on that performance. I was like, I do not want to mess up.
Yes, definitely. And when you took the mic off that stand, that's when you really, got your confidence. Like, I'm gonna blow these people away. Okay, they feeling me. So when you got the standing ovations and stuff, like, how was you feeling right after you got off stage? Like, how was that feeling like?
Oh my goodness. It was a sense of relief. When I tell you, after I put the mic back and I heard the 4 yeses, I was like, oh, good. So I got off stage. I handed them that mic back. I was like, oh, Lord. Because it was so much going in my head about what could go wrong, all this stuff. I was like, I'm just glad I made it off the stage and I got the 3 yeses. So I was. Oof.
Okay, definitely, man. We're going to talk about some of your singles. And first of all, I want you to tell us about your new single, Jealous, that's coming out on the 30th. Can you just tell us about that and, the making of that, and what can we expect?
Okay. So I had 3 different demos of the song actually, and when I was
Oh
putting
wow.
it, yeah, 3 different demos. So I had a first one. It was gonna be a slow one without the beat, and I just had like, well, if you'll hear, it'll be like violins and stuff like that. But I had like 3 different types of versions, and I picked the last one mostly because I really liked how. Well, I'll just give a little bit of it. It was like kind of like emotional, but it also goes through about jealousy. It's a feeling that everyone gets if you like friends with someone and then you see them hanging out with someone a little bit too much, and it's like, well, goodness gracious, I thought we was just friends. So that's kind of like what it goes through. And in the song, I kind of express how I feel in that specific moment, even though sometimes some of the things that I write about don't technically happen because I'm not in love like that.
Right.
But I definitely like to portray that in my songs just so that my viewers or my listeners can relate to it a little bit well in their lives. So that's what Jealous is about.
Okay, definitely, man. I'm gonna definitely check that out when it come out, man. Definitely, I'm gonna look out for that. So, also, I want to ask you, what are your dream collaborations? Like, if you collab with anybody, like, who would you collab with?
Man, if I could collab with anyone, I would probably have to say Beyonce. Beyonce. Or
Okay, okay.
definitely. And then also I've been listening to a little bit of like alternative music. So there's this artist called Dominic Fike. I would like to collab with him because he's really cool. I've been listening to his music a lot lately since pandemic. So yeah, I would definitely like to collab with those 2.
Those some good. Are you in the Beehive or something? Because you mentioned
Yes,
Beyonce a few times already.
yes. I'm in a Beehive. So watch out. Sorry, my only sub. Yeah, I am.
Okay, what's your favorite song or body of work from Beyonce?
Oh my goodness, I was just talking about this with my friend. Lord, I would probably have to say Self-Titled is my favorite of my
Mm,
from Beyonce. Mostly because just the visual, just the music videos and everything, and just the way she dropped it and was like, I'm gonna go to bed and just wake up in the morning and see how. And then she did that, and I was like, goodness gracious, is that how it's gonna be? I can't go to sleep, and then I wake up and she put something out. So I just love that whole rollout. And I was very inspired. So I
oh
love
yeah, that was that. She took the whole world by storm when she put that project out. So,
yeah.
like with you, is that your dream? Do you want to put out something visually stunning like that?
Oh yeah, I like drawing out stages and stuff and video ideas and concepts all the time. So I definitely, once she put that out, I was like, goodness gracious, this is gonna change everything. I was like, I
Okay.
I just want to just pretend, like I pretend to just drop something and be like, oh, I put it out, just see how it does and like see if it's like, which it was crazy if it was, but like it was like as impactful as Self-Titled was.
Okay. Yes, definitely, man. I can see you putting out something, spectacular like that. And also, TikTok, you became huge on TikTok, bro.
Yeah. Oh my
And
god.
you got you sponsoring brands and stuff. Like you got over 4.2 million likes on your TikTok page. You have over 400,000 subscribers. Like, did you expect to blow up on TikTok the way that you did?
No, I didn't. I watched like algorithm videos on TikTok and how to get your videos out there. And at first I was just thinking of just putting my Instagram videos out there and seeing how they do, if they like relate to some people or like they come to Instagram to follow me as well. And then all of a sudden I believe my first ever like viral video, I think I did stand up by Cynthia Erivo. And I did that, and all of a sudden in the morning I got like 700,000 views. I was like, wait a minute, this is a little bit too fast. So I started putting out covers on Instagram and TikTok, just seeing how it would clash together and how I would do it. I sometimes bring my TikTok videos to Instagram to post and be like, make sure you guys check out both of my videos. But I definitely like to combine both of them together whenever I post. But I didn't expect for me to blow up like that, like 400,000 people. That's crazy. And as well on Instagram as well. I didn't expect to blow up like that either.
Oh yes, definitely. I want to talk about some of your most viewed videos on TikTok. Your introduction duet got over 4.4 million views. Like, did you like that? Just completely took off. Like, did you like? What was it like waking up in the morning and seeing all those likes and comments, bro?
Oh, that was something that was crazy. Cause I remember I was on my tablet and I was just watching people introduce themselves, and it just kept popping up on my For You page. I was like, okay, I guess this was a sign. So I just put my tablet up and I started like freestyling a little bit, and I would delete it and I would put it in drafts and I would delete it again. I was like, okay, let me just go. So I filmed it once, and then I just typed it out. I was like, "This is me. Hope you guys enjoy it," and I put it out. And I went to sleep, not knowing that I kept getting notifications like ding, 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 ding. It's like, okay. I woke up in the morning and the video was already at like 800,000, and then it was like 900,000, and then it jumped from like 1.4 million to 3 in like in a day. And I was like, oh goodness gracious, wow, they are very intent on this video. So I see that my duets do like very well than my other videos, but that was crazy.
Yes, definitely, bro. And we have a request for a fan. Do you mind talking to a fan for just a second?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if you're still here. We're going to send them a request, okay? And they can ask whatever they want. They can say whatever they want as long as it's appropriate. And, as long as, we keep it below, savagery or whatever, however you say it. And hopefully they're still here. I don't know if they're still here or not. If they're not still here, then we're just going to move on with the interview.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I did put on the request, so, they could come up any second. But if they don't, they don't.
Okay.
So anyway, we are going to move on, and we are going to talk about Oliver. Ooh. You played Oliver.
Yes, I did.
How was that, bro?
Oh, it was so much fun. I made so many friends from the play. It was so fun. I'm still in contact with one of the girls who I was in the play with, Kaya. Hopefully, if she's on here, hey Kaya, how you doing? But yeah, I still talk to them all the time, and it was such an amazing experience. It was fun. It was really fun.
Okay, definitely, man. So do you want to do more acting, or do you want to get into like television acting or, movie acting or anything like that?
Oh, most definitely. I would love to get more in depth with like my theatrical acting, as well as some TV things that I would definitely love to do, like auditioning. I'm definitely auditioning. I do self auditions at home since the pandemic. So I definitely love to like land on like a TV show or something. So I'm definitely practicing on that. So yeah.
Right, definitely, man. Also, besides, television and, acting and things like that, I also hear you're a painter and you know how to draw.
Yes, I do. Yeah,
so
I've been practicing on that too during the pandemic. So yeah, I've been working on that and digital art as well. So I'm starting on digital art. I have my tablet, which I draw on now. So I'm learning how to do that. It's going
okay. Definitely, man. So like when it comes down to your voice, did your parents enlist you into a lot of singing lessons growing up? Did you take a lot?
Like vocal lessons was all mostly just like I'm just watching like artists that I was really inspired by. So like people that I would watch, like I said, Whitney Houston, Beyonce, Michael Jackson, different like gospel singers, Mary, Kim Burrell, so many artists and things like that I would just watch and learn from them. So yeah.
So pretty much you don't have a vocal teacher. God is your vocal teacher.
Yeah, wait, say that again. I'm sorry. My mom was talking to me. Say that again. I'm sorry.
I said, God is your vocal teacher. You don't have a vocal teacher.
As well. And I also have a mentor as well, Mr. Mark. Hopefully he's on here too. But he's also been helping me as well. I think when I was I was like 12 when I met him, right? I was around like 12 years old when I met him, and he's just been so supportive, helping me with like my performances and helping me find songs. So I'm so grateful that I had him to help me pick some of my songs out. So yeah.
Okay, definitely. We're going to get into a couple of your singles that's already on Spotify. We're going to talk about Victory first. So like, tell me about how, you conceived that song, and also do you write a lot of your stuff?
Okay. I do write all of my music. I produce all of my music and things like that. I have a producer actually on Jealous.
Impressive.
Mr. Isaac as well. He helped me produce my vocals and helped me bring like the background of the music up. So I definitely am thankful for that. And also just learning how to produce my music. I produced Victory, Space Ride, and all the rest of them. But Victory, it's just a manifestation type song to me. Just manifesting your dreams and your goals and knowing how really close you are and knowing just to not give up. So that's
okay.
Perceived victory. So.
Okay, definitely, man, definitely. And you said that you write and produced a lot of your songs. Yeah. That's very, very impressive, man.
Oh, thank you.
No, who taught you how to produce? Who got you into that?
Myself and YouTube. I would watch YouTube tutorials. YouTube is my best friend. I would watch a lot of YouTube tutorials how to like mix vocals, like mixing beats and stuff like that, how to make like R&B beats. Like I was like searching up how to make a Janae Aiko type beat, how to make like a Michael Jackson infused Timbaland. And also my dad, he it was a CD that he had like back in the day. I can't remember what year it was. I think it was like 1990s or like in the 2000s. And he brought it up in this bin. He was like, oh, here's like a whole bunch of samples on here. So I opened it up and it was like go-go samples. It was reggae samples. It was hip hop samples. And I was like, wow, this is something different. I've never really experienced with stuff like that. So I opened it up and now I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate samples in my songs. So I'm like gathering all different types of materials, YouTube, and just I'm putting them in my song and I'm trying to incorporate my sound into what I make. So
yes, definitely. So you're not just, so you're not just, listening to a demo of a song that's already pre-made and just going in the studio and singing. You're writing, you're producing. So when can we get a full-length project from you, bro? Like an EP, an LP?
Man, I'm definitely putting like my schedule and stuff into that, but an EP is probably, I don't know whether or not if I should put it out this year or should I push it back to next year, but I really just, it's all about timing. It's all about timing. I'm still thinking about putting out more music and more singles. So, I mean, you'll probably see one from me next year or maybe.
Okay, man. How many songs, are you sitting on any songs right now that we haven't heard? Like, is there like a lot of songs in your file cabinet that you're just sitting on?
Yeah, I have a whole bunch of songs in my songs on my computer. My dad had to put more space on my computer to fill up those songs. So I got a lot of stuff. I can't wait to put out. So
wow. So how many albums worth do you think you got right now?
Oof, if I could put as many songs in those files as I have into like albums, I'm probably have like six solid albums with as many songs as I have. So
okay, bro. I feel you. I'm gonna look out for them. I'm gonna look out for every project that you put out, man.
All right, yeah.
You're very, very, very talented. You're very talented, man.
I appreciate that.
Yes. So with music and with school, because you're still in school, correct me if I'm wrong. So how do you balance, being in school and having, a career?
Oh my goodness, it's definitely a challenge. I have to like call or email my teachers. I'm like, hey, so I'm not gonna be in today. I actually have a performance that I'm going to early in the morning, but I'll be back for the rest of the day. And also just having to schedule with homework and stuff, which I'm so thankful that we had like virtual school, so I could like do my stuff on a computer and then go to a performance later. So I've definitely been trying to balance and schedule those two, but overall school and performing is a big old challenge. So
yes, definitely. I can imagine you having to, you have to rehearsal for a big performance and then you still have algebra to do. So
yeah.
So I definitely see, the balance from that, you know what I mean? So when it come down to school, did you sing in like all of your talent shows or your school plays, and did you participate as much as possible? And do you have a favorite talent show or school play that you participated in?
Ooh, I love participating in like our school theater. Oh my gosh, what was it called? Oh yeah, I participate in AXO as well, like extracurricular activities, but mostly like theater projects that we would do. Like I remember I did a play called The Revolutionary War in 40 minutes or less, and I played King James. So it was fun. All my friends were in it. So I had a grand old time, but I definitely love like pitching in with like concert chorus or talent shows at school. I didn't get to do most of the talent shows in like elementary because I always used to get in trouble, but I would talk a lot. So when I would talk a lot in school, my mom would be like, oh, so you want to talk a lot, huh? So you're not participating in that talent show. So yeah. So.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait, yeah. Are you very extroverted or something? You just like talking to people?
Yeah. I like talking to people. Yeah. I'm just very talkative. Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Don't be ashamed of that. And if anybody try to make you feel ashamed of that, you can tell them to go somewhere. I'm gonna keep it appropriate because I was thinking of something else. But I'm gonna keep it appropriate and say tell them to go somewhere. But you know,
yeah. I would just talk at the wrong time. Yeah,
I feel you, bro. I feel you. So another question I am gonna ask is about your Motown performance, your Motown tribute performance where you won first place. Tell me about that.
Oh, it was fun. My mentor, Mr. Mark, we put together like a medley. It was Rocksteady and Who's Loving You. And at first we were thinking of how about we just do Who's Loving You as just one song. And then it was the first week we put together Who's Loving You and Rocksteady. And then the next week he came back and he mashed them together. And when I heard it at first, I was like, whoa, this is really cool. So we put it together. We put the outfit together. I got the afro. I got the outfits and the clothes and stuff like that. And after that, I studied the song and I listened to it over and over again. And the Michael Jackson moves, I searched up Michael Jackson moves on YouTube, and like Moonwalk and all those good dances back in the day. And I performed it, and everybody seemed to loved it. They loved it. They was like, oh, look at little Kelvin on stage. So I won first place off of that, and it was really cool. It was really cool.
I loved it. I thought it was an excellent performance. I was like, okay, look at little Michael Jackson up there. Okay, that's what's up. You know,
my mom did dance moves as well with the little leg moves and stuff. So gotta thank my mom.
So for you, do you have a favorite performance out of all the performances you did, and why?
Ooh, goodness gracious. My favorite performance. I would probably have to say my Axel performance I did in Detroit for Aretha Franklin. I did Respect. And that's one of my favorite all-time performances. That's when I like really let it all out on the stage. And after I was tired. So that's one of my favorite performances. I love that performance. I had a great time.
Okay, definitely, man. And you know, with your America's Got Talent performance, you said that you was sick before. So like, have you ever had another performance where like something kind of went wrong, but you got it together at the last minute?
Oh, I got a lot of those. I auditioned for the Cherry Blossom Festival in 2014, and at the end, I burped. So I'm singing, "You're gonna miss me when I'm gone." Wow, that was like, oh my goodness.
Oh my God, how did you feel like when you got off stage, bro?
Oh my gosh. At first I was like, I know I'm not gonna get this. I was young. I was like, I got so much more time to go and to practice. And then I had a chicken wing in my hand and there was a spotlight and it just shined on me. They was like, Kelvin Dukes, get back on stage. You're our last finalist. I was like, what? I just burped. Okay. And so I was able to participate, and it was with a choir behind me, and I had a little dance moves, and we were in a recording studio, and it was such an amazing experience. Like, I was so young, and just to know, oh my gosh, I burped on stage near my first performance. So that's a memory I won't forget.
But at the same time, you know, you killed it otherwise, so you know that's what counts.
Yeah,
that's what burping it. Everybody freaking burps, so you know they shouldn't judge you for that anyway.
Don't burp me.
Yes.
But yeah.
Also, are you trying to get signed to anybody major, or are you trying to stay independent as an artist?
Oh, I just feel like as time goes by, I mean, if the opportunity comes up, or like if like labels like hit me up or things like that of that sort, I definitely feel like it will just all come to fruition as life may go on. But to be honest, I mean, I really don't really have like an opinion on that. Like, I've never really thought of that as like if record labels like hit me up and I like get signed to it. But at this time, I'm just making music and enjoying the things that I make and just listening to like all of the songs that I make. And I just love what I make and I love what I do. So if that time comes, it comes.
Yes, definitely, man. And the fact that you just love what you're doing, you're just putting out these songs and you're not caring about, you know, the streaming numbers or being released on a major platform or anything like that. That's beautiful. So, you know, keep doing what you do, man. Keep doing what you do. So what is like the benefit and the downside of being independent and putting out songs?
Downside. One downside I would probably have to say is you definitely have to put money in if you want to see growth, or promotional growth or
Yes.
promotional in general. And I'm starting to learn that, like when I would watch Beyonce put out self-titled and she just dropped it and like it got so much streaming numbers. For some reason I thought I could do that too. And I think it was Space Ride. I just dropped it and I was like, hey guys, check it out. And I didn't promote it. And it's funny, it's like one song that did actually like really well, which I'm surprised of. But I realized that I have to promote things that I want. If I want them to go far, I gotta promote them. So that's what I'm learning now. It's a really big challenge. So I'm learning
Yes, definitely. And we also have a fan comment, if you don't mind me reading. It says, Kelvin, I know you don't know me, but I love every time you sing and perform, and I love your music. Keep up the good work. Thank you.
Hey, thank you so much. Thank you. Thanks.
Yes, definitely, man. So with you, what's some of the best advice you've been given, just in general?
Some of the best advice I've been given. That's a good one. Oh my goodness. Be the change that you want to see in the world. I remember, my mom told me that as well. And you can be anything you want to be if you put your mind to it. That's the number one thing that she always, as well as my dad, he says that as well. He always says to be the change that you would want to see in the world and just to put your best foot forward. And if you fail, that's definitely okay. Just keep striving and keep doing it and keep elevating yourself. And you learn and you fall and you grow. And through that growth, you see actual change. So
I love it. Fantastic, man.
From my parents. So I'm very thankful.
That's exceptional advice, actually. That's great advice. And for you, what really, for you, besides your parents, like, who are some of the more other important people in your life right now?
You kind of buffered a little bit in between that question. I'm sorry. Can you say that one more time?
Yeah, I said, who are some of the most important people in your life right now besides your parents?
Some of the most important, my family and friends. Definitely calling them up, seeing how they're doing, as well as spending quality old family time with my family. Texting them, see how they're doing. So they're definitely who I'm paying attention to the most, like my family and friends.
Okay. Also, I want to bring up something that I saw in your story the other night. Are you a big fan of Normani?
Dang it. You buffered one more time. I'm sorry.
Okay, sorry about that. It's just, Wi-Fi is kind of, trippy over here. But I said, are you a big fan of Normani?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when she put out that video, I was so excited. I was so ready for her to come back. And I'm so glad she's back, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that video was crazy. I looked at that video. I was like, bruh, like, the choreography didn't even look humanly. I'm like, what the hell?
I was learning it last night. I was trying to learn it downstairs last night. I was like, oh man, she killed that. Man, they did a great job on that. So.
Yes, definitely, man. So also, we're going to talk about a couple of YouTube videos. We're going to talk about Sola first, which is a Spanish song that you put out. Are you bilingual at all, or did you just, sing it because it was Spanish and you just learned it right there on the spot?
I speak Spanish. I don't speak fluent Spanish, but yeah, I speak Spanish. I'm learning Spanish. And I came across that song because of my sister. She actually introduced me to Jessie Reyes. And she was watching one of her videos, like, Kelvin, come check her out. And we would just listen to her music on and on and on. We still do. And I came across it by myself, Sola. And I was like, this song is so beautiful. So I tried to incorporate it and I tried to translate it and put it in a male perspective, kind of. And just learning that it's really hard to try and translate it and then put it into different words and still have it to rhyme. So that was a challenge, but I really love the song. I really love how it came out on video.
And you sung it beautifully, bro. You sung it beautifully.
Thank you.
And, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No. I said thank you. Thank you. I like just too, but thank you. So.
Okay. So celebrity-wise, have you met any celebrities and did you have a encounter with a celebrity and you kind of tried so hard not to geek out oh my God, it's this person?
Yes. So I sing songs for this actual group called Kid Nation, and so it's with Chris Bridges. I'll explain Chris Bridges if you might know his actual name. and I was in the studio and I was singing the songs for Kid Nation, and I just hear a voice and it was like, Kelvin, come out, come out. And so I get out of the studio and like I'm listening to the song, and then I turn around and Ludacris is actually in the studio, and I'm like, what? I've only heard stories. Like, no, let me stop. But I talked to him and he was like, you're doing a great job. I thank you so much for doing Kid Nation. Kelvin, you're doing it. And I was like, what in the world? I'm going to ask if I could post a picture, but I actually got a picture with him. And when my birthday rolled around, he had like this birthday video for me. He was like, hey, Kelvin, I want to say thank you so much for doing all this. I was like, that is crazy. So
That's dope.
that's one of the many encounters that I've had with a celebrity. So yeah. And then I also met Daryl Green as well at the Cherry Blossom Festival in 2014. Say what now, Mama?
Okay.
Which one? Oh, Jay Sean. I met Jay. Oh Lord, here we go. I'm going down the list. I met Jay Sean. I met Aaron Carter, Daryl Green, Ludacris, and then other ones are just like online. People I've met. Oh, I met Tracy Braxton at a movie event. So
wow,
that was really cool. Yeah, and
wow.
Sir, I performed at a Sir's concert. He asked me to perform, so I performed there, and I was thankful.
Wow, Sir is very talented too. So yeah, like you met some really talented people. You met Aaron freaking Carter, who's like, you know, a Disney Channel legend, basically.
Yeah.
Wow, so you met a lot of people, bro. So I want to get to a couple more songs, and I only got a couple more questions for you, and then I'm gonna let you go.
Okay.
You know, you've been fantastic so far, though.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. So we're gonna talk about Optimistic.
Yes.
Okay. Tell me about Optimistic.
Okay, I believe that was the cover that just came out, Optimistic, on YouTube. And when I did it, I remember we were going to do it with the instrumental, and then I was trying to figure out ways that I could do it like a cappella wise, like if I sped it up or if I just slowed it down. And I just realized it's all about the feeling and just like the moment, like the moment. So I was like, all right, we're gonna hit record on the camera. He hit record, and I just did it a cappella, and I felt it, and I was like, I feel like this is one song that really needs to be sung right now, to inspire people and for people to stay optimistic. So yeah, that's how that video came to be.
Yes. And you have songs like Victory and Optimistic, so you know you put a lot of positive, encouraging messages in your song. You're not just talking about the typical, you know, I love you and this, that, you know what I mean? Like the typical couple stuff. You know, those songs can be excellent too, but at the same time, like, you know, at least you're trying to stand out. So for you, like, you know, personally, just tell me, like, how do you try to stand out and be unique as an artist?
Ways I try to stand out. I try to stand out in just expressing myself in my music, and like different ways that I can like incorporate things that have happened in my life in my music. I'm starting to do that now. I put out Victory as like as I said, a manifestation, and people can listen to it and like say it like, I know I want the taste of victory. I want this so badly, and like the hunger and the drive. So I put that out. And now, of course, like you said, like the love songs, I have like, now that I say it, I have like so many love songs in my journals now. So I'm like, oh Lord. But I have like those. But I just the way I stand out is just putting my music out and just expressing myself. So
okay. You say you got a lot of love songs in your journal. Like, do you have a crush or something?
Oh no. It's it's just the movies I watch. Like I watch a lot of movies. I watch a lot of Lifetime movies with my mom. So like some of the stuff that comes up in the movie and like the trials and tribulations that they be going through, I just write about that. Like some of the movies I watch, they're like, I love you so much, but I gotta let you go. Like I can't, and I write about it. So that's just how I put it in my music.
Okay. So out of all the songs you put out on Spotify, what's your favorite? What's your personal favorite?
Ooh, Victory. But I all love them equally. But I just feel like Victory is it's been amazing.
Okay. So do you guys have like a home studio or something that you record all your songs in?
Yeah, I do. I have a home studio. So I watch YouTube videos and I put all the stuff I learned on the YouTube videos on my computer, and I start mixing my music. But yeah.
Okay, definitely. I don't know if you mind this, but 9:15 Ray says Kelvin Keys sing the world as the world caves in.
Oh yeah, that's my song. I like that song. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here I go. All right, here. And here it is, our final night alive, as the earth burns to the ground. Oh, girl, it's you that I lie with, as the earth. But yeah, it's a long song. It's a long song, but that's
Wow. Still, you hit notes that I can never achieve in my life ever. so be proud of yourself, fam. I can't sing a note if it can save my damn life. So I'm envious of that part. I'm envious of that. Yeah, of course, bro. Of course. So I want to ask you, like I said, a couple more questions. For you, is there like a certain misconception that people have of you?
A certain misconception. Oh.
Yeah, he is so good. Thank you.
Ooh. Oh, thank you. A misconception. Oh Lord, that I'm too young to write about love songs. That this. Yeah, which is really funny. It's gonna come up later on if I when I'm ready to put it out. But I definitely people ask me, Kelvin, you're like 15 years old. How do you know about love? Or how do you know about this stuff? And I'm like, I see it every day. Like, I have parents that love each other, that are amazing. And like, I watch movies on people that love each other. And for like people to be like, Kelvin, you're too young to know about what love is and things like that. And it's like, no, because I see it every day. It's not hard for me to write a love song about things that I see and that I feel like love is such a universal feeling. So I could write about love and still be young and still in school. So that's
okay. It sounds like that's a stigma that you kind of have to fight, of people judging you by your age when it comes down to your talent and come down to your singing. People talking about, you can't sing about that, you're too young.
Yeah, they'd be like, you're too young. Like they think I'm like really young. Yeah, like I'm 9 or like 10 and stuff.
Okay. So with you, what's a celebrity that you would want to meet if you could?
Ooh. I'm trying to say different answers, but it keeps coming back to that one. Let me see. Probably. Oh goodness gracious. Bruno Mars. I would like to meet Bruno Mars. Yeah, Bruno Mars, Anderson .Paak, Silk Sonic. I would like to meet them. Yeah, that's what I would like to meet.
Definitely. Swaggy Drill, one of your fans says, don't worry about them, and what they don't know is most of your songs are happy, and when it's about love, it's mostly two in love. Yes.
See, there we go.
Definitely, bro. And I definitely am not judging you by your age or anything like that. Like, I look at your talent, strictly at your talent.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, no, I'm just saying generally.
Yes, definitely, bro. So keep putting out videos, keep putting out TikToks, because you're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And like I said, I cannot wait to see what else that you have in the future. I only have 1 or 2 more questions for you, and then I'm gonna let you go. Okay. Okay, definitely. So, with you, who is do you have any dream collaborations when it comes down to producers?
Ooh, I was watching. I forgot what BET show it was, but I remember. Well, I'll just say it. Zaytoven, Timbaland. Rodney Jerkins. Yeah. So those 3 are like people. Oh, Chloe Bailey. I would definitely like to see them, and see them up close and personally, like making beats and things like that. I would love to see. So
okay, definitely. Hey, Princess Medusa, aka Destiny. Regardless of your age, you're a cool guy. Yes, he definitely is. He definitely is. Before we end this live, we can answer 1 or 2 fan questions if you want to. Hit the fan question button, and he'll be happy to answer anything you guys want to ask him. And yeah, so we're gonna move on real quick. So with you, I don't know how to. I'm just trying to think of this. I'm just trying to think like how to ask you. What do you love the most about performing, man?
Ooh. Yeah. I love the feeling that performing brings me when I perform. For example, just living on the stage and just performing and just giving it my all and just seeing the crowd's face and just seeing them sing to the song. I just love when I perform. So to see like the crowd, because I feed off the crowd's energy and the energy that they give me, and it's just such an exhilarating feeling just to just get up there and just do what I love in front of so many people. So.
Oh yeah, it must be a really big natural high to be up on that stage.
Yeah, it is. It is. Yeah, it is.
Yes, and we got Swaggy a drill, a dry. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name. How long does it take for you to write a song?
Ooh, how long? It depends on what the song is about. If it's like a party song or like a song like just living the let or something like that, it takes around like 1 to 2 days. But if it has like a lot of thought into it and I really want to be personal with the song and like writing, if it's like about those love songs and things like that, it takes about like 2 to 3 to 4 days. And I remember like there's like other songs I wrote that have taken like a week just because
Wow.
want to burn myself out so much on that idea or what I was writing about. So I took some time to think about it and like watch movies and things like that and just watch like background perspective and stuff like that. So that's like how long it takes for me to write songs. But it's everybody's different. So
Okay, so when it comes down to your process of writing songs, do you use a notepad or do you use a cell phone? Like, where do you write all this stuff down?
Both. I half of my songs that I've written Victory on my phone, and I write out like most of the songs on like paper. I wrote Cha Cha Slide featuring my friend Connie. I wrote that on a notebook. I have to find it. I have to find that notebook. So I write most of them on my phone in my notebook.
Okay. So with you, I'd say top three performers of all time for you. Who you think it is?
Oh, top 3 performers of all time. All right, y'all. Don't get me. Don't get. Okay. So I would have to say number 1 would probably be Michael Jackson. I know Michael Jackson. Number 2, Beyonce. And then I don't hear this answer a lot, but I would probably have to say for me, number 3 is Bruno Mars. Because Bruno Mars, he know how to throw down on the stage now.
Okay.
And like, watching like the 24 Karat tour, the world tour that he did, and I just like watched like some of the moves that he does. I was like, this is no joke. Like he's really good with performing. So those 3. So Michael Jackson, Beyonce, and Bruno Mars. So.
That's a great choice, and not a lot of people mention Bruno Mars. Like usually people would say like MJ, Beyonce, and Prince, or Janet Jackson, or people like that.
Yeah. But don't get me wrong. Now I do love Prince. He is a great performer too. I would put those 2 together, like Bruno Mars and Prince, if I could put them.
Yes, definitely. A song that you performed actually twice, because I saw you perform it twice, was "Ain't No Way" with Aretha Franklin. You performed it on America's Got Talent, and then you also performed it again. So, how big of a fan are you of Aretha?
I'm a big fan of Aretha. I gotta watch the. I want to watch the movie, and I also have to watch I believe it was the one like the TV. Isn't it like a TV show of Aretha? I want to watch that too. So I'm a pretty big fan of Aretha. I got like most of like the songs that she sung, and I like performed them and stuff like that. Like "Ain't No Way," "Respect." So yeah, I'm a big fan of Aretha. Yeah.
Okay, definitely, man. And Aretha is a legend, so I can't blame you for being a fan, because she's one of the best vocalists of all time. So I really can't blame you for that, man.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. So with you, when it comes down to your future goals, like where do you see yourself? I'd say 2-3 years from now down the line, singing wise.
Ooh, I definitely would like to go on tour. That would be something really cool to like meet my fans and stuff like that. Probably 2-3 years. Probably already have like a debut project out, an album or something. I wanna experiment with videos and writing and producing for other people. That's something that I would definitely like to do.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I definitely would like to do. There's a lot in mind that I have, this big old brain of mine. So there's a lot.
Is there somebody who you would love to write or produce for?
I would like to I would like, oh goodness gracious, my phone done dropped. I would like write or probably produce for and with. I would probably say I would like to produce with Pharrell, and I would like to write for Janelle Monae. That's something that
Yes.
I would like. Those two people.
Okay. Janelle Monae, interesting choice, because not a lot of people say her either. She's very, very underrated. So, highly underrated. I think, I just think that people just need to pay more attention to her. And definitely when it comes down to your songs, when it comes down to all of your songs on Spotify right now, I think that your whole body of work is excellent so far. And I think that if you put it into one EP or whatever, like that would really, 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 do well and do numbers, I believe.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
So tell us about the first song you put on Spotify, like the very first song.
The first song I put on Spotify, I was still in, I think, 7th grade, and I put out a song called Work For It. And it was like, I don't know, I wrote it, and it was just to see if it was going to be put on, like, distributing services and things like that. But I wrote it with the intention of putting it out. And it was like, how you gonna work for it? Take some time off and stuff like that. And I would watch movies and stuff. And I don't know. It was some like sad, not sad song, but like it was like a groovy song. Like, hey girl, I like you. Like, take time off to like spend time with me. I don't know what movie I was watching that made me write about that, but I had a mind. So that was
okay.
My first line.
So we're going to wrap up this interview, and I'm going to ask one final question, and we're going to get up out of here. So do you have any advice for any other young acts trying to come up right now?
Ooh. Practice makes perfect, and if you fail, through those fails and those failed attempts and those mistakes that you make, growth can actually proceed and like grow through that. And so if you fail, just keep going and don't give up. That's like the number one thing. Don't give up. There may come trying times or bumps in the road that may just like want you to give up and want you to see you fail. And you just gotta proceed through that, and you just gotta grow, and you just gotta know who you are deep inside and just do your thing. So, yeah.
Yes, definitely. Princess Medusa says you got good taste, young man. Yes, he definitely does. He definitely does. Thank you so much for doing this interview. I appreciate it.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much. This was so fun.
Yeah, of course. We're going to have this interview available everywhere, Spotify, Apple Music, everywhere you can stream podcasts. It will be available in the next 24 to 48 hours. Please stream, and please check out my other interviews. And I'll be doing another interview tomorrow, so thank you so much for joining me, and you have a good rest of your day, man.
You too.
All right, have a good one.
You too. Thank you.